All right, we're gonna go through the activity 1-2D and work on some of these Bohr models together. So boron has an atomic number of 5. I know that my atomic number tells me my number of protons. And right now we're in a happy unicorn universe where that also tells me my number of electrons. To find my neutrons, I take my mass of 11 minus 5 protons, and that tells me I have 6 neutrons left. I'm going to put my protons and my neutrons in my nucleus, and then I'm going to place my electrons. I need to place 5 electrons. My inner level can only hold 2. We'll do 1, 2. I still need to place 3 more. So I'm going to go back up to the top. 3, 4, 5. When I'm doing my Lewis structure, I'm only worried about my valence electrons. In this one, in my outer ring, I have 3 valence electrons. I'm going to follow this diagram to show me how to place them, and I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. Let's move on to sulfur. Sulfur has an atomic number of 16. I know that that means that it also has 16 protons and 16 electrons right now. For my neutrons, my mass is 32 minus 16 protons gives me 16 neutrons left. I put my protons and my neutrons in the middle. I'm going to place my 16 electrons now. I put 1, 2, but now my first energy level is full. I need to keep going. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to make my partners now. 7, 8, 9, 10. Still have some more to go. So I go to my third energy level. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Since I have my electrons in nice, neat, organized pairs, I can quickly count it. I can see that I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 altogether. I'm going to look at just my outer ring. I have 2, 4, 5, 6 valence electrons for sulfur. So I'm going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Next page. All right, so lithium has an atomic number of 3. That means it has 3 protons and 3 electrons. My neutrons, I'm going to take my mass of 7 minus 3 electrons to get 4 neutrons, and that one is already done for us. For neon, I have an atomic number of 10. That means I have 10 protons and 10 electrons. To find my neutrons, I'm going to take my mass of 20 minus 10 protons, and that's going to give me 10 neutrons. I'm going to put my protons and neutrons in my nucleus, 10p and 10n, and then I'm going to place my electrons. 1, 2 to start with. That ring's full. Now I go out to my next one. 3, 4, 5, 6. Make my partners. 7, 8, 9, and 10. I have just enough room to fit my 10 electrons there without another ring. I'm going to go on to magnesium next. Magnesium has an atomic number of 12, which means 12 protons and 12 electrons. My mass, I'm going to take a mass of 24 minus 12 protons to give me 12 neutrons. Put my protons and my neutrons in my center, and I place my 12 electrons. 1, 2, that ring's full. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That one's full, but I still need 1, 2 more to get me to 12. Chlorine, I have an atomic mass of 17. That means I have 17 protons and 17 electrons. For my mass of 35, I take away my 17 protons and I end up with 18 neutrons. I put my protons and neutrons in the middle, and then I start to place my electrons. 1, 2, that ring's full. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They all have partners. I jump out one more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Helium, I have an atomic number of 2, which means I have 2 protons and 2 electrons. My neutrons, I take my mass of 4 minus 2 protons, and that gives me 2 neutrons. Put my protons and my neutrons in the middle in my nucleus, and then I'm going to place my 2 electrons. I'm going to go 1, 2. Silicon, I have an atomic number of 14, so I have 14 protons and 14 electrons. My mass is 28. I take away my 14 electrons, and that gives me my 14 neutrons remaining. I put my protons and my neutrons in the nucleus, and then I start placing my 14 electrons. 1, 2, that one's full. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that one's full. 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm going to skip these questions because we talked about them in class, and now I'm going to start looking down here at carbon. Now, we don't give you the atomic number and the mass anymore. You're going to need to pull out your periodic table to find those. I know for carbon, my atomic number is 6, and my mass is 12.01. My atomic number is 6, my protons are 6, and my electrons are 6. To find my neutrons, I round my mass down to an even 12, minus 6 protons equals 6 neutrons. Put my protons and my neutrons in the middle, and I start placing my electrons. I got 1, 2, and then I fill that ring. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to do our Lewis structures again, and just a reminder that Lewis structures, I'm looking at my valence electrons. So I'm going to just look at my 4 on the outer ring. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's look at oxygen. Oxygen has an atomic number. The big whole number in the corner is 8. My mass is the decimal number, which in this case is 16.00. My atomic number, my protons, and my electrons are all the same, so those are 8. My neutrons is my mass is 16 minus 8 protons leaves me with 8 neutrons. Put my 8 protons and my 8 neutrons in the middle, and then I place my electrons. 1, 2, jump out to my next ring. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm looking at just that outer ring of valence electrons for my Lewis structure. I see 2, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for my Lewis structure. Aluminum on the next page. Aluminum has an atomic number of 13, and it has a mass of 26.98, which we're going to round to 27 when we find our neutrons. If my atomic number is 13, my protons are 13, and my electrons are 13. I take my mass of a rounded 27 for neutrons minus my 13 protons, and I end up with 14 neutrons left. Put my protons and my neutrons in the middle, and I start placing my electrons. 1, 2, jump to the next ring. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I still need 3 more. 11, 12, 13, 14. For my Lewis structure, I'm looking at just my valence electrons. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Phosphorus. I know it gives us some of the information in the question, but we're going to practice looking at our periodic table, and we're going to find that it has an atomic number of 15. It has a mass of 30.97. Atomic number of 15 means protons and electrons are 15. My mass of 30.97 rounds to 31 minus 15 protons gives me 16 neutrons. I put my protons and my neutrons in the middle, and then I start placing my electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not done yet. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Looking at my outer ring, I see I have 5 valence electrons, so I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for my Lewis structure. And last but not least, my hydrogen atom. A hydrogen has an atomic number of 1, and it has a mass on our chart of 1.01. Atomic number of 1 means my protons are 1 and my electrons are 1. My mass rounds down to 1. Minus 1 proton means that I don't have any neutrons in my hydrogen atom. I'm going to put my 1 proton in there just to make sure that everyone's clear that I know that neutrons also go in the middle. I'll put a 0 there, and then I'm going to place my 1. There you go.